Welcome to the Zmanda Pro tutorial series. In this video, we'll show you how to create a policy in Zmanda Pro. Before we begin, let's understand what policies are and why they matter. A policy is a reusable set of rules that defines how backups are configured and managed. It allows you to control backup schedules, retention rules, exclusions, reporting, and overall backup behavior from a central place. Rather than configuring these settings individually for every user, policies let you define them once and apply them consistently across users. This helps automate backups, maintain consistency at scale, and reduce the risk of misconfiguration. We'll walk through a sample policy configuration to show how policies work in practice and how they can be adapted to different scenarios. All right, let's get started. On the Zmanda Pro dashboard, navigate to User Policies. Here you'll see a list of all existing policies. To create a new one, click Add Policy. You'll now be taken to the Policy Configuration page. Start by giving your policy a name. This will help you identify it easily if you're creating multiple policies for different scenarios. Next, you'll notice several configuration tabs in the Description panel. The Summary tab provides a high-level overview of the settings and restrictions applied by the policy. In the Storage Vaults section, you can control which storage vaults users can access and whether they are allowed to add, edit, or delete vault configurations. In the Protected Items tab, you can define default protected items that automatically apply to devices assigned to this policy and set restrictions on whether users can create, edit, or delete protected items on their own. In this use case, we'll create a centrally managed policy where backups are fully controlled by the administrator, and end users don't need to interact with the backup client. Next, click the Default Settings tab. We'll enable the restriction that prevents end users from opening the application interface. Select the option Prevent Opening the Application Interface. This ensures that end users cannot access or modify backup settings from the Zmanda client interface. In the Exclusions tab, you can specify any files or folders that should be excluded from backup by default. This is useful if you want to automatically skip unnecessary items, like a Downloads folder or temporary data. Then navigate to Default Reports, toggle on Custom Reports, and click the plus icon to add a new report. Choose the report type you want to receive. From the Backup drop-down under Filters, select the job category you want included in the report. Once you've completed the configuration, click Save. You'll return to the default reports page. Now, open the Schedule tab. Here, you can define default backup schedules that will automatically apply to any protected item assigned through this policy. Next, go to the Retention tab. Retention rules determine how long backups are stored before cleanup. Here we'll switch from Keep All Backups Forever to Only Keep, which allows us to define specific retention ranges. Click the plus icon to add a range. From the drop-down, choose the pattern you want to apply, such as keeping the last fixed number of backups, and complete the required fields. Click Save to continue. You'll return to the Edit Retention Policy screen. Click Save again to finalize your retention configuration. Once all settings are complete, click Create Policy. Your newly created policy will now appear in the User Policies list. To assign this policy to a user, navigate to the Users section and select the user you want to modify. From the User Profile, open the Policies tab. Select the policy created from the drop-down and click Save Changes. The policy is now successfully applied to this user. That completes the tutorial on how to create policies in Zmanda Pro. You can now go ahead and try creating a policy tailored to your organization's use case.